Hello, everybody. What y'all up to? What's up, Bob here? Hope you're having a great Christmas season. Yeah, I think Christmas season. Not into this happy holiday thing. But hey, there are some folks that don't do Christmas. One of them being George Costanza's family. So what am I talking about? Well, if you don't already know, this is about Festivus today. So roll that intro. So Frank Costanza, he came up with the idea of Festivus for the rest of us. He didn't want to celebrate the holiday season, the Christmas season, the traditional way. He wanted Festivus. It's a festival for the rest of us. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with Festivus, here's just a brief overview of what Festivus is all about.
Many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one they had, but so did another man. As I rained blows upon him, I realized there had to be another way.
What happened to the doll?
It was destroyed. But out of that, a new holiday was born. A Festivus for the rest of us.
And as you know, Frank was George Costanza's dad, and George didn't want anything to do with Festivus. I think it had something to do with the feats of strength, which we're going to talk about in a little bit.
George, you're forgetting how much Festivus has meant to us all. I brought one of the cassette tapes. Read that poem.
I can't read it. I need my glasses.
You don't need glasses. You're just weak. You're weak.
Leave him alone!
All right, George. It's time for the Festivus Feats of Strength.
No! Get it off! No feats of strength! Come on, Festivus!
So with the Festivus, you've got four main items for celebrating Festivus. The first of which is the pole. Now, Frank was very specific on the aluminum pole. It's an aluminum pole, no limbs, no decorations, no nothing on it. He wanted very high tensile strength, strength to weight ratio. So it's not your standard aluminum pole.
Well, happy Festivus. What is that? Is that the pole?
George, Festivus is your heritage. It is part of who you are. It's made from aluminum. Very high strength to weight ratio.
I find your belief system fascinating.
And Frank always seemed to find tinsel as distracting. And that's why Festivus pole is just a straight aluminum pole, nothing on it. I have wanted to get one of these for years, and the wife has vetoed that idea. So I guess we're not going to be getting a Festivus pole anytime soon. The second Festivus tradition is the deal, the feast. And everybody, at Christmas time generally has your Christmas ham or your Christmas turkey, what have you. They've got their turkey or their Christmas meatloaf all covered in red something served on lettuce. It's pretty disgusting, but hey, that's their tradition. So if you want to do the Festivus tradition, you need to have red meatloaf served on a bed of lettuce. The third, which I think is almost I can identify with, is the airing of grievances. To quote Frank, I got a lot of problems with you people. That kind of sounds like one of my rants, doesn't it? I think Frank Costanza and myself would get along just fine. So Frank would go around the table and he would tell everybody, I got a problem with you, I got a problem with you, I got a problem with you.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, You're gonna hear about it. You, Kruger, my son tells me your company stinks.
Oh, God.
Quiet, you'll get yours in a minute. Kruger, you couldn't smooth a silk sheet if you had a hot date with a babe. I lost my train of thought.
All right, I'm not quite so bold to do that with my family, so I'm going to lay low and not do that at my holiday table. But hey, one of the things Frank did. Next up, and the final one, is the pizza strength. So the pizza strength basically was the head of the household, which would be Frank, would go around and pick one member, and they were to wrestle until the head of the household is pinned. And at that point, Festivus is over.
And now, as Festivus rolls on, we come to the feats of strength.
Not the feats of strength.
No offense, but this holiday's a little out there.
Kramer, you can't go. Who's going to do the feats of strength?
How about George?
Good thinking, Cougar. Until you pin me, George, Festivus is not over.
Oh, please, somebody stop this.
Let's rumble!
I think you can take him, Georgie.
Hey, come on, be sensible.
Stop crying and fight. So I can't imagine me going around my table and picking one of my three sons and having a wrestling match right there in the living room until one of them pins me, and then Festivus will be over. So my question for you all, before you go clicking off and watching some other video, put down in the comment section below, what is your 1 year little non-traditional holiday tradition? So in other words, something that's a little bit off-center that your family does at Christmas time. I think that'd be pretty cool. Put them all in the comment section down below. I'll read them. I'll look at them. Everybody else will get a good chuckle out of it probably. While you're there, hit that comment or hit that subscribe and ring-a-dingy bell thing. And look forward to looking at all those. In the meantime, y'all have a good, safe Christmas season. And I'll see you soon. It's what the Bob's saying. See ya.
There were hoof marks on his turban and a broken reindeer antler up his Osama got run over by a reindeer. Now he's not around on Christmas Day. He was hoping he'd be meeting Allah. The only thing he met was Santa's sleigh.